something which happened earlier today, backstage at Wembley. Paul Gambaccini spoke to Mark Knopfler, and here's your chance to see it again.
Backstage at Wembley with Mark Knopfler of Dire Straits. Mark, you have been playing, as I've told you before, within water balloon dropping distance of our commentary booth. Was it at all difficult or a trial to move your equipment and stuff over to the stadium?
Well, we didn't have far to bring it. We just had to bring it across the car park. There's just technical details. I mean, no sound check or anything like that, but it really doesn't matter because the feeling was so great. Just listen to that. And I think the crowd have been fantastic. The band, we're all delighted to have just been able to do our bit for such a fantastic cause. And speaking personally, I hope it's not the end of all this. I hope that a lot more can be done.
Well, much has been said that pop musicians are now raising as much as, if not more, than some governments and making their donations to famine relief. Do you think this could be the start of something bigger?
Well, I certainly hope so. On a massive scale, for instance, I was talking to an engineer friend of mine the other night about this. I don't see why there shouldn't be an official record. I mean, I know that the playing, you're not necessarily going to get fantastic quality, but I just think that the bands would be only too happy to let the tracks go to a record, and I can't for the life. I mean, I am talking off the top of my head here, but I can't for the life of me understand why the bootleggers should be allowed to get away with all the money. Which, knowing bootleggers, that's exactly what they'll do. I think if we could get some kind of official record happening, I don't see why the companies can't get that together. The other thing about charity is that, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be on such a massive scale. I mean, Bob has said that he doesn't think it can happen again, although I'm not sure. I think the feeling was so good today that he could be wrong. Maybe he needs a break from what he's been through.
Well,
but the Prince's Trust, I mean, for instance, the Prince of Wales Trust is another thing that we support. I mean, the other night we gave the proceeds from one of our shows to that, and we sold some expensive seats because it was the charity. We did a program and stuff like that, and we got about £100,000 together for a thing which is going to help kids in England, all kinds of kids in England, and it's just, it makes you feel it's delightful to be in a position where you can do something. And I hope that more and more of this is going to start going on. I mean, it's not that difficult to just give up, especially a band that's actually touring. It's only going to be just a little bit of work and a little bit of organisation, and boom, you're away.
Well, let's hope this starts a bigger ball rolling, and Dire Straits will be a part of it. Thank you, Mark.